Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Factorio, a rocket per patron. So we have another orbital ion cannon ready to be launched. We're waiting on rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is going to still, I think, be the main thing. Look at these little robots zipping around. You can barely even see them anymore. They're just so sparse and rare and stuff. So dimethylhydrazine is still the frequent issue. I am recording ahead right now for my trip, so I have not had much of a chance to... There is 1K dimethylhydrazine in here, so why is this not actually doing a better job of working? I feel like perhaps these massive storage tanks are actually kind of working against me slightly-ish. Maybe it would help if I put like a one-way pipe at the beginning of each one of these columns. Let's try it and just see if it makes any difference. There's most certainly 1,000 dimethylhydrazine in there. He's wanting dimethylhydrazine. Well, at the end of the day, it's I think probably more of a supply issue than it is a logistics issue. I just need to make more of it, and then eventually we'll overflow the pipe and it will produce. So it's still just producing the amount that it's capable of supporting, I think. So the thing that we need to do to make more dimethylhydrazine is to get more of the things that this guy wants, which I currently apparently don't even have hooked up at all. How did that happen? I was sworn I set these up. Did I not? Did I skip it? Dimethylamine. Totally full. You need dimethylamine. Yep, looks like I kind of like skipped this process right here.
Ion cannon ready.
Ooh, fancy pants. Okay, and then the other one was the monochloramine. Monochloramine. Okay, well these were... Okay, yeah, I cleaned the pipe. They look almost damn identical, but the little tiny thing with white dots is different. This one is supposed to, I think, be the monochloramine. It's just we don't have any of it. So monochloramine is probably something else that I'm going to have to make in this area. Yes, this would be the monochloramine hookup. Okay, so monochloramine. I mean, I could try. I think I'm gonna just give myself more workable space and just keep going. Let's try out the orbital ion cannon, right? I want to save the game just in case. You never know.
Select target.
How do I do that? I do it from here. Okay, so I kind of like have to like look at it manually. Well, we should do that at least the first time, right?
Select target.
I will. Relax, lady. There? Nice. That's beautiful. Dead bases. Good. So it looks like there's like a 5-minute cooldown between ion cannon blasts. Number of ion cannons in orbit 1. Must have more. I need more. What's slowing us down? Stop not launching them. Game, launch more. Rocket fuel. Got the orbital ion cannons. Just need rocket fuel. Alright, so... I got distracted. I made this thing bigger. I was gonna, I think, add another column of it. 1, 2, 3. Looks backwards still. The issue is just that one of them doesn't actually have, it should be from there, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then an extra. Should be here. It looks funny because this one's missing a row of pipes. Now they're lined up properly. Alright, so you're going to be not that recipe. Check to make sure we have proper beacon spacing, so you are the one that actually is supposed to be there. Okay, and the thing that we are missing then is this, this guy right here. Might be that one. Let's see. So it's the monochloramine. So to make the monochloramine, we're taking in ammonia and sodium hypochlorite. We only have the one output. That's going to give you those, and then you need just ammonia gas, which I believe we do have some of. Some monochloramine is going to get made now based on ammonia gas, and ammonia gas is still pretty restricted by hydrogen, actually, of all things. Okay, well, we're not making any hydrogen locally up here. It's just what was brought in here. Interesting is that you are actually not working. There is 2K hydrogen. It's just not working. Perhaps the number needs to be set higher. 2K doesn't apply enough back pressure on the pipes. It should almost be like probably something really high, like 15K. Apply enough pressure on those pipes to make it actually do its job. I don't know. It's a work in progress. We're figuring it out as we go. Good news is that every 5 minutes now I get to play with the ion cannon, so that's fun. Right? 23 seconds. Let's try out this, there's this thing, right? It's auto-targeting or something? Ion cannon auto-targeting. So now, yes, auto-targeting station. Auto-targeting stations periodically scan for spawners, and if there are any are found, they will automatically designate them as targets for your ion cannons in orbit. So now I think it would be a good time to actually research auto-targeting, now that we've used it at least once. Next, I think I do want to add in hydrogen gas column. Okay, so you would be here.
Ion cannon ready.
2, 3. I believe it would go there. That'd be too close, or too far by one. So if you were there, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's off by 1. Maybe I shouldn't even strip the pipes just to, you know, not have to deal with this. That's the spot right there. Alright, whatever you're doing, you're making hydrogen somehow, right? Hydrogen. I want hydrogen. Hydrogen chloride is not what I'm looking for. Looking for... Wish I knew what to do with the damn carbon monoxide. I don't need mineral oil. Condensates advanced cracking. Coke, naphtha, methane. I don't even think that's correct, what I'm looking for. Condensates advanced cracking. It does use carbon monoxide, thermal water in that thing, and it gives me naphtha, coke, methane. I mean, it's something to use the carbon monoxide with, but aren't I taking, like, the recipe to make carbon monoxide is just, what, synthesis gas? Yeah, I guess I don't really care about synthesis gas, do I? Unless, I think that there was actually another recipe, though, that can use the synthesis gas. Right? It was the catalytic methanation. But that actually takes hydrogen. I don't have hydrogen! Catalytic synthesis to methanol. Can't they just take the carbon monoxide and, like, add some oxygen to it and make it carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide. I don't know. Maybe. Nope. I'm right back where I was before. I'm not seeing a good use for the carbon monoxide. And it's difficult to search for what I'm looking for because of the way that it does stuff, so... Synthesis gas separation, carbon monoxide and hydrogen. I had found something. It was, the condensates advanced cracking, I think, gives me at least some stuff that's somewhat useful. Well, the good thing is that we do know from looking at it before that the carbon dioxide is very easy to make. It's just coal, but it just bugs me that I can't take carbon monoxide and add a oxygen atom to it somehow, through some process or another, and turn it into carbon dioxide, make it actually useful for what I'm trying to do right now. Naphtha to butadiene. I don't think I've ever done that one before. Entirely possible that I have. Why am I doing all this right now? There's something that I need more of that I can't seem to get enough of, and I don't remember even what it was now. Is it the methanol? Do we need more methanol anyway? Looks like we finished auto-targeting a while ago, and I completely ignored it. So auto-targeting station requires electronic processing boards. I'm assuming this works like a radar. basically. Nice. Apparently it's causing pollution via the fire that it caused. Oh, that's why it's starting to beep at me now. It's because well, maybe that's not why it's beeping, but... Excellent. Well, it is doing its job, so that's what's important. It was not the oxygen and hydrogen. I think it was like I wanted more. I wanted hydrogen, didn't I? But I think I have hydrogen. Like, shouldn't I have tons of hydrogen that's being ferried in right here? We should be applying a lot of back pressure to the hydrogen tanks right here. Like, hydrogen should not be a shortfall right now, I think. At least that's the way it feels to me. Is that the issue? It's actually red metal catalysts now. No, that's not true either. I don't know what it is. I can't tell. I think all of these guys need speed. And for that matter, it'd probably be cheaper to just use a beacon that covers this whole grid. I could go put one here. Crap. I don't have to pull these back out again, but now I'm kind of tempted. I don't think they need to be here anymore now, so now I'm just gonna have to do it. Okay. Done. Done with that. Rockets! Why aren't we firing rockets? 95%. Okay. The issues, as probably always, rocket fuel. So much fuel needed. Dimethylhydrazine. Dimethylhydrazine supply is low because of monochloramine. Monochloramine. Monochloramine's this guy, who's none. We have none monochloramine. Which, if it could be produced, would be produced way the hell down here, and I'm a dummy and I forgot to connect it. Nice. We now have monochloramine. Okay, well, that's a good change. Oh, it's beautiful. They actually remember extra range. Okay, so what do we do next? That's actually a couple of them that are online almost all the time now, so we're making progress. We're making some progress. Still need more of it. Still need more dimethylhydrazine. Just now, again, back due to a What, are you gonna seriously pop up at me every time?
Charging.
That's really annoying. Okay, what's stopping?
Ready.
I don't even know where sodium hypochlorite comes from, if I'm being honest. Sodium hypochlorite is chlorine in the sodium hydroxide? Molten salt. I take salt, and I get... I don't have salt. I know that. I don't have that thing anywhere. 5x sodium chlorate. This is the hypochlorite. Just need chlorine and sodium hydroxide. Of course, when you search for sodium, it doesn't show you the recipe for sodium hydroxide. That would make way too much damn sense. Right? Seriously, where in the hell is the sodium hydroxide? And why is it so freaking complicated to find the damn recipe? I think I know where to find it if I just want to like look through all the shit. This just really frustrates me that you can't use a text string to find something where the word is in the name. I'm not typing like some random nonsensical string. I'm typing exactly what the damn thing is called. Sodium hypochlorite, sodium hydroxide, and so where is it? It's like on the tip of my tongue. I know it's in here. I've seen it. It's in this page, I think. That's the calcium one. Oh man. Is it because it got like moved to this page that I can't find it? Is that what keeps happening maybe? Does the game just hate me? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go see if I can find some of it. I don't know. I don't know what the damn recipe is.
Charging.
I can't. Sodium hypochlorite is, it's showing up sometimes, so it's being made somewhere. There. That machine right there. It's being made in a chemical plant 4. Let's go find it. I still don't even know where I think that this is the sodium hydroxide. It is, but it's in the name, so it should show up. Sodium hydroxide, it's right there. Okay, why are you not running more often? You need more chlorine? Why is there not more chlorine? Too much hydrogen? We have 41,000 sodium hydroxide, so that's not the problem. This guy's just always waiting on chlorine. Doesn't even appear to really be being used in very many locations. Why is there not more of this chlorine? Any chlorine? Hydrogen chloride gas is not what I want. I want chlorine. I searched for chlor. How do you just make salt? Maybe I should just make salt. Maybe it'd be easier. Just make pure salt. 25 salt from saline water. Or 10 salt from regular water. Same time, same amount of fluid, but 2.5 times as much. Fine, we'll take 2 steps. We'll go find this junk.
Ion cannon ready.
Great, that's good. Fire. Do it. Does it not auto fire? Okay, it is firing. Good. We have saline water. Saline water here is not being used because, coincidentally, this one has too much chlorine. Fantastic. Okay, we're not going to even mess with this crap, I think, for the moment. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I grab this whole damn thing here. Strip it all. I'm going to move it over by 1. I'm hook into my saline water. We're gonna make salt. Preferably within range of the beacon. Salt is made in a weird looking, probably the desalination plant if I had to guess. Yep. God.
Charging.
Yeah, that's got to stop. That's irritating. A lot. Salt. Sodium chloride. Good. The productivity beacon. No, you shouldn't be doing it there. You should be putting it into like a chest up here. Infinite salt, obviously, because you can never have too much salt. Okay, and all I remember is that salt is somehow useful to me, because now I can make, I don't know, something. Something can be done with the salt. I just take the salt, and now wherever I need it, I can make chlorine and sodium hydroxide. Great. I need those things. I need chlorine, I think, up here. Right? We are low on chlorine, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Ion cannon ready.
Maybe I never actually hooked the chlorine up here. We were trying to do this one, and I needed the sodium hypochlorite. Okay, well we can make the sodium hypochlorite by taking the salt. In an electrolyzer. Well, let's do that in the primary, like, robot grid, then. Just gonna grab an electrolyzer. Or 2. Probably just 1. You're gonna take salt. Now, I should do this somewhere where we need the chlorine. Right, there's somewhere. What the hell was it that needed the chlorine? Honestly, it probably just was this one thing down here that was trying to make the sodium hypochlorite through a different process. Right? You're the guys, he's upset because he doesn't have enough chlorine. Hypochlorite. So the recipe is 5 sodium hypochlorite from 5 sodium hydroxide and 20 chlorine gas. If I take the salt, I can make 10 salt becomes 5 and 5. I'm going to end up with too much sodium hydroxide. Not enough chlorine still. Well, it's still okay-ish, I think. Not horrible. I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea. I think we're back to a chemical plant now
Ion cannon ready.
for this next step, which is the sodium hypochlorite. And this is where we're going to have an issue of not having enough of this stuff. Okay, so we end up with too much salt, too much of the sodium hydroxide, not enough chlorine. I thought maybe making this salt was going to be a good way to ferry around chlorine, essentially, but now I'm starting to think that's not the case.
Ion cannon ready.
Because the ratio is off. Chlorine gas, product of saline water. It says that there's a recipe, chlorine gas, but I'm not finding that recipe. Chlormethane gas? How's that? It might just be that the only real way to get chlorine is to just do stupendous amounts of saline water electrolysis. I know that's what people had said. I don't know. This actually gives me the least amount of sodium hydroxide byproduct, and that's the correct ratio, 1:4, right? Is what I need later on to make the hypochlorite. Hypochlorite is 1:4, 5:20, 1:4 for the sodium hypochlorite. So if I end up using the salt water for the
Ion cannon ready.
this thing, the saline water electrolysis is 1:4 versus this one, which is 5:5, which is not good. Because I don't need 5:5. Why would I want all that? No, I think we need to stop doing this one in the big dumb machine and stop making all the salt. Instead, just do more of this. Why has this all stopped? Probably because this was just being turned into this stuff, which I thought I needed, but I don't think I actually do now. So let's get rid of that. That's the same thing we were doing before, right? No, this is a different version. No, I want to just do this. And instead of making the hydrogen chloride gas, which I bet now, in hindsight, if I look it up, chloride, Hydrogen chloride gas barrel, 42,000. Yeah, I've been stockpiling those basically by accident. I thought I needed them, and I don't actually need them. So, we need to not do this, and instead do the hypochlorite here. Which means that the stuff can get requested back out here. This stuff should, for the most part, be made in the right ratio, and now the issue is just there's no output. Perfect. We're venting, and it's actually working properly. Chlorine is still the shortfall. Hydrogen is still the overabundant thing. It's like you could run better if we had more chlorine.
Ion cannon ready.
Okay. Well, I have no idea what it's shooting at, but seems like it's trying. Whoa.
Ion cannon ready.
Ion cannon number 1. Ion cannon number 1. Like, how long does that thing stay up there? How many of these things do I have already? I only have 4. Well, we're gonna get more of them. That's for sure. Eventually. I don't even remember why I need this crap. All I know is that it was a blocker at some point, and now I'm unsure for what reason I needed more. So anyway, I'm gonna probably need to take a break here. Let's see. You were requesting this crap, and it is not being delivered because we are actually out of the robotic network. So these requests just are out of the network now. How did that change? Did I, like, remove a roboport? I removed the power to a roboport. Wow. That shut down all this stuff. I'm wondering why we weren't making any more progress on more rockets. I moved all of the rocket fuel production up here. And then, yeah, remove the roboport. So, alright, cool. Gotta go. I'll see you again in the next episode. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm going to try to remove some of the annoyances that I have right now, like possibly see if there's a way to turn that sound effect off, get rid of the whole, you launched a rocket without a satellite. Well, no, crap. I've got a mod that, whatever. So, alright, I'll be back, though, in a bit. Thanks, as always, for watching. I'll see you soon.